make my life better. Petland Pets make life better.
Hello everyone, it's Rhonda here at Petland, and today we're talking about dog toys. Of course, I didn't put this octopus on my head for nothing. The dog toy section in our stores can be very overwhelming, colorful and fun as well, but very overwhelming. So we're here to help you out with that a little bit and give you some suggestions. So when people first come into our store, our suggestions to them is to make sure that you have a soft toy, a medium toy, and a hard toy. You can have one of each to start off with, that's for sure, but variety is the key. This gives them different textures and different chewing strengths for them so that their teeth and their gums get used to all of that. This octopus here is a perfect example of a soft toy. Any of those types of plush toys with the squeakers sometimes in them, anything that the dog can kind of interact with, that helps them out. Of course, we also have a lot of different variety of these as well. Skinnies is another favorite one that I just like to point out, because a lot of the plush toys or soft toys sometimes have stuffing in them, and if you get the dog that's really into it, they'll rip it apart and then you have to clean up the stuffing afterwards. Skinny, no such worry with that. It has no fluffing in it, so they can rip it all apart all they want and you don't have to clean up any of the mess, which is fun. And it still has the squeakers in there, which are good for some of the dogs, such as the terrier group. They enjoy the squeaker. I also really enjoy the interactive toys that you can get. This mentally stimulates the dog, right? So you have this wonderful little house here, but the dog has to be aware that the toy is inside of it. So they don't want to rip apart the house, they just need to be able to get the toy out from inside the house. Next, medium toys. That's why I have this one around my neck. Now, of course, it's not for everybody. It's a pretty big rope, but you get some big dogs and they'll really enjoy this, or you get 2 or 3 dogs in the same household, and how much fun is it for them to be playing tug of war with this? Ropes are great. They are that medium texture for them, and it gives them a little bit more challenge to kind of try and bite through it. Now, the thing you want to watch with any ropes and any toys is that once they start to deteriorate, it's time for them to go and it's time to get a new one. So watch that with ropes for sure. A fun tip with these guys, soak them in water, soak them in broth, freeze it. And how great is that for your dog to cool down in the summer, or when they're teething, just to give them that little bit of extra texture and coolingness on their gums and their teeth. They'll appreciate that for sure. Next is our hard toys. There's a lot of variety out there. Nylabone, some of the thicker dense rubber ones, they're really, really popular. But I enjoy the Kong toys. They've been around a long time and they've done a really good job at variety and mental stimulation for a lot of their different types of toys. The classic is the red one. That's the one that they originally came out with. But then afterwards they realized that, you know what, not all dogs are maybe attracted to that density of rubber. So they came out with a really soft rubber, which is like the pink and the baby blue, which is a softer rubber and easier on their teeth and gums. Then they came out with the extreme as well, which is a really, really firm rubber. This helps a lot of dogs because maybe they're not a really heavy chewer, maybe they're a soft chewer, maybe they just want to gnaw on it while they're in their kennel. That's all good too. Different sizes, different textures, really great. Kong is a good one too. Chuck It is also another great company. We're aware of Chuck It because of the throwing and the saving our arms at the dog park, which is great. We also don't have to touch that ball when it comes back to us when it's all slobbery, so this is really helpful. But like most companies, they've realized, hey, what else could we do? So they came out with a couple. I just wanted to show these ones off that I enjoy. This one is a whistler. When you throw it, it whistles. So whether you have a puppy that's just starting out fetching, or you have an older dog that's maybe kind of starting to lose his hearing, the whistler is really great. It catches their attention right away, right when it's flying through the air. They also have the erratic ball, which I always suggest for puppies as well. This one's kind of fun because it has the beveled edges, so it doesn't roll like a normal ball, and it catches their attention right away. So 2 of the other varieties there. So as you can see, we just skimmed the surface of the dog toy section, but that's why we're here, is to help you out. So come into a Petland, talk to a pet counselor, check out the aisles, bring your dog in, and have them maybe pick out their next new toy. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Petland Pets make life